Listen, how do you think I feel? I'm old too. Alright. We'll do a little metaphor and then we'll chill with some Shadow Hearts. Oh yeah, I forgot this game is incredibly loud. There we go. Okay. That's right. We're headed to Brylehaven.
What now?
Oh, it absolutely is. Where's my man?
What's this?
Bam, 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 bam. Yo, there you go. Yeah, I've been fairly tight on funds. You realize that I'm older than you, right? Uh-huh. You're gonna be okay. I haven't dropped dead yet. Well, fine. I guess I won't talk to Ice May. He's having a nap, I guess. Yeah. Always go wisdom.
All right. If so, I'd say that's why.
Ah, yes. Chess.
Really? Well,
Yeah, give me that extra mag that I'm sure I'm going to be overloaded with.
well, yes. True. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure your wisdom's not the only thing that was growing.
All right.
I like that Nereus has a photo of himself hanging up on the wall. What is that?
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land.
I'm pretty sure they did all right.
The wildlife
Like, it
retreats to
sold
safety
very well
before
so
the sun
far.
rises,
Like, it's well over,
leaving
like,
only deafening
it's like
silence.
somewhere near 1.5
The
million
anticipation
copies, I
that
think.
follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Speaking of,
The breeze feels nice.
But
All right then, let's go.
It's time to take a bath. Yeah, the demo is like freaking incredibly long. I don't... Okay, one sec. I don't know if I have anything for this. If I don't, I can just waste my time. Oh, crap.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I think the worst part about this as a speedrun
That reminds me.
is having to sit through that animation every day. I was using around 6.5. I mean, if you trying to crank it, fuck me. I'm not gonna. Listen. I'm impatient. Shh. Yeah, I mean, on the plus side though, Poot, I look at it this way. There's still 3 months out at minimum, you know, to releasing it. And there's 3 more beta tests. Yeah. VRAM is video card RAM,
All right, then.
realistically.
let's go.
Listen, the 3060 12 gig is like the best bang for the buck. There's my boy.
Ah, it's you. Good.
Yeah.
grief.
I'm trying to... What, the 2070 had what? 8 gigs or 12?
That's right.
It should be easy to tell. Are you sitting at your computer? If you're at your computer, hit Control-Shift-Escape. We'll bring up Task Manager. And then you can click on Performance and click on GPU 0. Dedicated GPU memory. That is what you want to look for. Also, that is the reason why I don't want to swap to a 7800 X3D. Yeah, you got the 12 gig one. You'll realistically never have to upgrade unless you want to.
All right.
Thanks, Heisman. Yeah, or unless it burns out. Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
like,
draws
realistically, the
nearer.
only difference between like the 30 series and the 40 series is just the
reminds
speed,
me.
to be honest. Like that's the big thing. Like I have almost double the processing speed in my graphics card.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I was gonna say what's the 4070 Ti is 8 or 12, or it's the 4070 Ti Super is the 12 gig card. I don't remember what they're selling for, but it's probably stupid anyway. Bum, 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 doo, 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 doo.
this is...
You'll probably be fine as long as you're not trying to like crank the shit out of it.
All right.
It's time for Heismay's grippers. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, fingers crossed that they are going to be able to optimize it. I will tell you, streaming it was the big impact. Like I was able to run on
Don't lose focus.
Ultra at 120 FPS when I wasn't streaming, totally fine. I saw lows of around 65 when I was streaming it
In
earlier.
days gone by,
Thanks for the bread, Heismay. You're adorable. Speed cooking is the best. There.
Well met. All right.
I really don't have any need to upgrade unless honestly I don't because that money needs to go into the house, and God forbid I get a run into any marathon that I have to do in person this year.
What should we do?
That means...
I see.
All right.
Oh.
Well then.
Nira speaking.
The city ruins come to view. The work was hard. However, the promise of strong
Hey,
magma
nice.
drew
Have a good
forth,
one
and with the
tomorrow, dude.
promise of abandoned
Have a good
riches
time. Don't
followed
shit your
the
pants.
fears. For some reason, though, they all seem to
Flo, go
scurry
to
home
bed.
empty-handed.
What are you still doing awake? I'm gonna tell your parents. Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Sunday. Hello. You want to come up? Yeah? Are you sassing me? What? What is this? Oh, now you're too good to lay with Dad? I see how it is.
No. Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I had that. Like, if you, like, move around, like, super fucking quick, occasionally, like, everything goes to, like, potato graphic and then snaps back.
You. That's why.
Yeah. Now then.
Yay, extra wisdom. Get to 3? Yes! I'm knowledgeable.
Wisdom. Why that?
Hey!
So,
Here.
Yeah, that too. Sunday?
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark.
What?
My bad.
Sunday? One sec.
yep.
Yeah, now you're stuck in here. Because you're being a naughty girl. Was that words? Alright, let me see what I can do. Well, you need to learn to behave. You can't just go around attacking your brother and sister. That wasn't playing, young lady. I mean, a lot of the dialogue is based off of older English.
All right then.
Let's go.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying my time with it. No, I don't care. You are misbehaving. You're in timeout. Deal with it.
Right.
Understood?
All right.
Ooh, getting there.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. 19, so 20 on the next.
What?
Ugh.
I see.
No. You're not just gonna go crawling around on my desk.
That reminds me.
I think the gauntlet shrooms might be new. They are. Not. No. I think it's a nice touch, but the speedrunner in me hates that it's unskippable.
That
Hail.
Did her outfit change, or am I having a stroke?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's her shirt. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we got Meebles. Bum, 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 bum.
this. Understood.
Why is there just a tent? Pretty cool, though. I didn't have to go through all the trouble of animating all these scenes.
All right.
There we go.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Yep.
Hey!
Oh, it's Katharina again.
Come on.
Oh,
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time.
Sunday.
But you're about to get some payback.
I don't
Give me a
care.
break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised to
That
all
is
I'd
very
become
pink.
queen. You're all dead.
Now's the time. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Face me. I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Ooh,
No.
new gauntlet.
I'll crush you. Let me. Better be sure.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
I
one.
won't hold back. Lightning.
Not weak to lightning.
Power of heroes! Let justice prevail! Burn!
How about fire?
Hulkenberg got
Weak to
the
fire.
Clean up this mess. Eat. Slash.
That's nothing.
Please.
Stroll, they've
I
sapped
shall
your
vanquish
defenses.
evil. Something else. I call upon royal power within.
Last chance
By
to
this
give
power.
up.
Hold nothing back!
Burn.
They're weak.
Woo.
I step. Comrades,
Your opening,
lend me
Captain.
your strength!
We'll combine our
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid. Now accept your fate. I show no mercy.
I shall fight as the noble I. Guarding seems the wise move.
Hello.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins.
You cannot
Ready to
have
get stomped.
my coffee. Ha ha.
This is a joke.
Oh no, she healed for 300.
They've sapped
Lend
your
me your
defenses.
Strike true!
Fire.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Sunday.
Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Mandible berry.
I can't afford to hold back. You can't run. Not done yet. We'll do this together.
Tis yours.
I win. Ha ha.
No. Why? Oh, why?
Because you're weak to fire, and I have 2 mages in my party.
This isn't supposed to happen.
Damn. Sucks to suck.
Satisfactory. I've acquired a new power.
Hell yeah. Ah, yes, tired man. That's me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey!
Listen to me!
Well then.
I'll make it happen.
Sunday. No, you're in timeout, young lady, because you can't behave. Yeah, I'm actually like a lot of the characters we've been interacting with, like I'm enjoying the depth of
That's
writing.
why.
Like it's one of those things like I'm not for the first time in an Atlas game, like I'm not able to immediately identify like, oh, they'll be joining our
Just that
party.
way.
Or oh, we'll see them again.
Sure.
Thanks.
Shake hands with beef.
Now, a new
Should be 3? Yeah, cool.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Now study the pugilist. Ooh, and a bounty bonus. Let's go. And Stroll should almost be at 20.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the nocturnal creek meanwhile.
What now? A new power to wield.
Excellent. Also, that's like handy as hell.
A new ability.
I see.
Increases. Okay. Pierce damage. Interesting. Ooh.
Fascinating.
Those
This
are pretty
right here,
darn
all right?
interesting.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Bang, bang.
A new power to wield.
All right.
Rank 8. Oh dear. That's gonna be a while out. Get whatever that is. I just need to get near us up to 3.
I see.
That's odd.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Well, this makes
carry
sense
on,
as to
of
why they're
course.
throwing mag at us, because it's about that time. We gotta get those higher level.
I see. A new means of protection.
Oh, dash it. Ah.
Well met.
She's really,
Got it.
really into that sandworm dish. Like, she's really into it.
Hail.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a
Yay.
new king draws nearer.
It's Idols Day, which means I can poop.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Wildhaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
Yeah, her jacket has a
Suppose
cravat.
we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia.
Alright, well, let's see what this place looks like.
Is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
$30C. Woof. That's a spicy meatball.
It's the ocean!
Oh, heck yeah. Anime cutscenes.
There's water all the way to the horizon!
Yeah. Look at it. I love him. What a sweet bean.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
No. No, you've been very naughty.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you
Oh,
think
it's
it'll stack up against your
Cadeau. I was
competitors?
gonna
With the
ask
warrior
when we were
monks
gonna
at my
have to deal with
side,
him.
there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Do you?
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must
All right,
all
calm
be
down,
worthy
brother.
kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real
I mean, he's not wrong.
aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing.
And,
That's
you know,
the kind
hollow
of breakthrough I'd like
bones.
to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Yeah, not that interested.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Oh, hey, Gladell.
If it isn't the
Bro,
walking
who
headache.
dressed you?
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. It is not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, you're
I hope that
public
all the
humiliation
bad
would be
people
quite
in the
a
game
sight.
don't have purple
Come,
hair. 'Cause it's mean.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
Yeah,
You
well.
needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood.
She
than in
is
the
so
capital.
food motivated. It's adorable.
I can't wait.
To stop forest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it.
What a pillow princess.
Really?
This is a joy!
All right, then.
No, I need to pee.
This is a joy! This blooming heat.
No, game, let me use the shitter.
Oh, I'm in it now.
Let's not.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, whoa.
Can we talk? Hey,
Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to an information dealer about that, guaranteed.
Hey, mister. Just can't stand it. Say.
Why did this happen?
Ma'am, you need to chill out.
Unstinking believer.
Aha. Hello there.
Hey!
Oh, that's just a corpse.
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
My mum was on Saturday.
Hey.
Really? Man's got posters of himself up? Sheesh. Ooh, this is what I'm looking for. Let's go.
Young man. Young man.
Why are they red?
We've a sale going on.
It is Idols Day though. Let's go. Interesting.
Yeah.
Good.
What now?
That agility plus 5 loss is gonna kind of suck, but let's be honest. It's really not. It's not gonna be that big of a deal, especially because it's like plus 60 for
Real
freaking.
cheap.
Got a bug.
Young man. Young man.
But what is there to do now?
Because my stream is just so incredibly bad that you just start shitting yourself to death. It happens to the best of us. I'm sorry.
Really now? Stop!
hang on.
Fancy a look?
Yeah, I mean that's a good solution.
Really now?
Unstinking believable.
I don't know if I can afford any weapons, but armor
This is
is
on sale?
kind of important. Yeah.
Now then.
Time to sell all the old stuff.
Now then. 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 Now then.
How have you been though, RBM? Hopefully life is well.
Now then. Now then. Now then. What now?
This is on sale?
All right. Jesus, I wish. That would be incredible.
Good.
I think that's all we're gonna end up getting out of it.
What now?
Yeah, let's swap him
With these
over to
fists,
that.
I strike for justice.
Bum, 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 bum.
Young man! Young man!
Greeted. Well then.
Can we talk?
What now?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard that the design with that game is really freaking nice, though. Oh, agility plus 9. Okay, then. That can go right there.
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this.
Fancy it?
Stop that at once.
Dun.
What is it?
They really did miss out by not like making a skateboarding game for this.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It was a pity.
but it's a lot cooler though.
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this.
Welcome.
The dude with the spear looked really convincing.
Beg pardon? It's terrible.
Oh, this blooming
You.
Oi!
That's awful.
You.
Aha.
Say,
Just don't go full tilt forward.
yes.
Well, okay then.
Ridiculous.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
What do I do?
Oh, hey, more.
I'm
What
mine.
are you doing? Oh, with keyboard, yeah.
What now?
What do I do?
I'm mine.
Hey!
Knobby wankers.
I guess, but huh?
I would love to go to the spider's den. There's a Yugi, anyway.
Hey there!
Oh, I like her. Oh.
I see. What?
Okay, I guess. Oh, hey, Stroll.
Oh.
What is it you require?
Who are you again?
Yeah.
Dunk on this fool.
Stop that at once!
What do I do? Ridiculous.
Oh, these people are cute.
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
That's a bug.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Or is it venomous?
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
I feel like this is
She
not
chose
going to
to
work
offer
out.
her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life
No.
for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears.
Yeah,
And
like that
while
wary
we're at it,
shopkeep.
Might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from
I don't like this
repulsive
guy.
mouths?
His nose is far too
Beauty
flat.
is everything, and it is time our
My man
country
spent too much
reflected
money on
that.
Sounds
cosmetic
like the candidates have
surgeries.
started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
No.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussan tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean
I mean, your
something.
armor's cool.
You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Hear, hear! For Roussan pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess.
Wind this bag.
I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Maybe you are.
If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, we've got an aquarium. Hell yeah.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
No, it's not.
Let
He's
fools
broke.
be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Please tell me there's a fishing minigame.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
No, she didn't.
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Seafood should not
I
crunch.
guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
I was gonna say no, because fuck this guy.
Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see.
Got a head right here, I suppose. Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
That dude's gonna sell us down the river as soon as he possibly can.
Crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
I'm kind of sad that they did not let me actually do a fishing game.
All right then.
Am I actually stuck here?
Yeesh.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
It's
draws
almost
nearer.
time for shadow farts. Nurse.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Sunday.
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
Oh, hey, Barden. You taking a shit?
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a Sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear,
Sunday.
I say. Needed a drop of the grape grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I'd really rather not. I'm just doing this because the game's making me.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin.
Hooray!
Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads
hello.
they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval
Lay
ratings,
down.
will pass the first round.
20?
It's very difficult to see the game when your ass is in my face.
I was hoping
there
we'd
you
at least
go.
make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
See?
your eyes
Isn't this
to
comfy?
the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with his and her highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship.
I like the dude on the
Montario's here
right.
too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? The general, is he?
And
That's some pretty. That's some pretty damn cool armor.
the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the
Oh, it's the.
church.
It's
Better
that
known as
lady.
the miracle saint.
Yeah,
healer
Cygnus.
of all ills, presenting the lovely
Sunday
Lady
White, he is so
Rella
warm.
Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great
Yeah?
seafood.
What, would you like to
And,
speak into the microphone?
Well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they?
I like sea
So much we
creatures.
Still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled
Yes,
you're
yes,
enjoying
ma'am.
your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Oh, she's cute.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying
Yeah?
about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition
I'm not
of
gonna
the
lie,
brave
Quaz. Every time I think of aquariums, it reminds me of Dark
First
Cloud
up
2.
is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
You've caught a fish. Really? You brought a
I've
fish?
no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging,
I mean, that's
it will be
kind of cool.
served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start.
Yeah, I mean, where do you
Now,
keep your
is
aquarium,
there
Quaz?
anyone who can
Huh?
top
Where do you keep
this?
yours?
A
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
It doesn't look like a human.
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Yes.
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
That's a very large squid.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another
Yes,
class.
Sunday.
Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Fireworks.
He'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
I sure hope this works out. Ooh.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his
This dude
ally
talks a
should
lot.
be disqualified on the spot.
I want to throw him in a dumpster.
Wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
Yeah.
She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
Damn, bro.
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Okay.
What? Right here and now?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Okay then. Hey yo, why Godot got a dumpy?
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies
Well, I
and
guess
gents.
we're not forming a
see
friendship
this
with
coming?
her.
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Interesting. Ooh, inside the top 50. Ugh, 32C. Ugh.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a
No, we did the right thing, Stroll.
But
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
You are passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man.
Fidelio,
And now you
my
walk with
guy.
Eugene.
What is that coat?
Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We only righted a wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the Church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
Ski-ho!
There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Excuse me?
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn, bro.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now.
Duh.
We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still,
it's in his butt or Moore's library.
For emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
You know, no, I like my idea better. Mr. Wody!
The incident was near a decade
Hey,
ago.
buddy.
It's as good a chance as any.
Mr. GDQ runner.
For anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard.
What were
his
you
missive.
working on tonight?
Good
Some
point.
rebirth?
Let's just wait for word.
Ever Crisis? Let's go. Hope you're doing well, fam. If y'all don't know Wody does a lot of speedruns. Specifically, he's been putting in a lot of work with Rebirth.
An idea occurs.
You're freaking about the hotel situation?
For the tournament's
Are you
next
gonna be
challenge,
Are you
let
gonna be
us
driving
center the
there?
Competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan.
If you're driving, I could flying most likely.
The very seat of the faith outside the capital.
So I was gonna say if you were gonna drive and have a car there, I could just give you the info to the Airbnb we stayed at last year. Super comfy, 5-10 minutes from the event.
Beyond ours. Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor.
Probably like a 20-minute
Your
walk.
Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan
But it was like half the price of the hotel, and I had my own place, and it was nice and warm.
Find footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
That's super rough, man.
On that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a
I would
Say
try and reach out to
a concession
someone
only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
and just kind of figure out what the goings-ons is.
Humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears.
I can imagine.
All you need to do is be a good saint.
Yeah, I guess just
smile, wave,
keep an ear to the ground, and hopefully the situation
return
improves.
to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Fingers crossed for you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
See, part of my neurospiciness about not liking hotels pays dividends in the end, I guess. Yeah.
Hello? A word?
Normally the Discord, especially like in the runners section, is like really responsive. Like people are in there.
Come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I feel you though. Like I'm very much that way. Like I have to get stuff like that planned early, so then I have nothing to worry about. I can just focus on the run and whatnot.
Let's hurry.
Well met, eh?
Wonderful.
No, just can't stand it. This bloody...
I want a mod for this where I can just grind rails. Yeah, no worries. I was actually gonna swap up.
What now?
Because I actually need to work on Shadow Heart's Covenant, and that is a game of all time. But yeah, definitely get yourself some rest. I am gonna get the old PS2 cranked up, and we'll play some Shadow Hearts. Which, if you're unfamiliar with Shadow Hearts, stick around for a couple of minutes. It's wild. All right.